The All Liberian Political Party issued a statement on a wide range of topics that are of concern to the Liberian people: the state of the economy, the welfare of our people, the continuous call for war and destruction of our country, the constant accusation of political leaders without no basics. At present, the security situation is of concern to us. The economy is in a mess. And instead of the government and officials of the government concentrating on improving the economic situation in the country and improving the security situation in our country, they are constantly accusing people, misinforming the public, and spreading malicious lies. So we at the All Liberian Party, and I think the collaborating political parties, have decided that it's time for us to put an end to it. Never in the history of Liberia and the world have we seen a situation where a ruling party continues in the campaign mode. The ruling party in Liberia, the CDC, is still performing as if they're campaigning. They're not trying to unite the country. They're very divisive. They're attacking people all day. It's just chaotic.
Have you been attacked, Mr. Urey?
Oh yeah, I've been attacked by Molu. Anyway, it doesn't merit one even going through it. Molu, he doesn't have the credibility to even be discussing him on. The young man is somebody that we can be directly attribute. You can directly attribute us to his living today, and for him to go out at us, it's unbelievable. Secondly, he lacks credibility. So we're not going to waste our time talking about Mobile. But what concerns us is for the chairman of the ruling political party to start attacking other political leaders. We all right, it's all right with us. But what we're saying here, we are head of a political party, and a major political party. And Joe Boyka is head of a political party and a major political party. Also, Charles Bronson is head of a political party and a major political party. Ellis Cummings is head of a political party and a major political party and one of the fastest growing political parties in Liberia. If the chairman of their party can attack the standard bearer of another political party and the justice minister sits idle and allows it to happen and accuse them of trying to assassinate the president, accuses them of even arming people and training soldiers. No, we're not the one who are training people illegally. They are.
You have the right to seek legal remedy since it relates to your credibility as a senior citizen of Liberia.
No. Where you going to go seek and legal remedy? At that court? The judiciary system?
Don't you trust this system?
No. We don't have a judiciary system in this country. In fact, it's one of the problems we have in this country, the judiciary system. From the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court on down, they lack credibility. And it was clearly seen at the elections. When the chairman of CDC gets up and insult and accuses a political leader of committing crimes, and the justice minister, he does nothing about it, we're saying it's okay. But when we signal out the warning to not only Liberians but to the world that the next time he does it, we will attack Urey. And my God, he has a lot for us to attack.
When you say attack, in which form and manner?
Well, these verbal exchanges. If the justice minister is not going to get involved because it's political, then when we say our things, it's political too. You understand what we're saying here? As the chairman of a political party, we expect that you respect, standard bearers of other political parties. You're chairman of the ruling party, and you would just get up and talk foolishness, abuse people, accuse them. It has to stop.
Is that one of the reasons why you're saying that you're going to put halt to every negotiation or every dialogue with the president?
What do we have to discuss with the president when he's trying to negotiate with us and the chairman of his party is abusing us and accusing us? So if he really serious about it, let him move his chairman. How can we negotiate with the president when his ministers, his deputy ministers and assistant ministers, are calling for war in the country, and insulting people? Then we must go sit and negotiate what with him? What, negotiate the exit? Or what?
They say you're supporting a protest that could probably infuse conflict in Liberia.
What? How does a demonstration infuse conflict into the country? Look, my people, the All Liberian Party, the collaborating political party, supports this demonstration. You can come from the skies, with a bullet to our head, a knife to our throat. We will defend the Constitution of Liberia. The Constitution gives us the right to assemble, demonstrate, and we're going to do that. No matter what anybody say here, we're going to exercise our constitutional right. And no sound-meaning person can stop us from doing it. Look, you see, we have allowed the Constitution to be violated too long in our country. And it must come to an end. Why are they afraid of a peaceful demonstration? Why are they threatening us because we want a peaceful demonstration? They said we were organizing it when they have the names of all the organizers, So they have accused us, so we are joined the demonstration.
Were you supporting the organizers covertly?
Why do I have to support anybody covertly? Am I afraid of who? We are? Come on, man, stop joking. I'm not afraid of nobody. If I was supporting them, that's my money. I supported We Are, and many hit demonstrations. So why can't I support another one? Why would I lie about it? But we do support them now. And we're calling on all good men in Liberia to join this protest. It's not about any group of people. It's about saving the state.
Urey, one question that comes to mind when you speak of protests, judging from the past records of Liberia, the 1979 rice riot that later on resulted into a coup, and all sort of the scenarios of protests in Liberia have not really been good. The organizers of this protest, do they have the ability to control the thousands of people that they will put in the street?
Well, I encourage you not to be a naysayer. Don't always believe that it will be bad. You talk about the 1979 riots. You probably weren't even born.
No.
But I participated in it. We were all part of it. It wasn't the demonstrator that caused the problem. It was the government that opened fire and killed innocent citizens. So your question should be forwarded to the government. This is why, and the security of the state rests in the hands of the government. Okay, but look, I don't care. If I get killed in the interest of Liberia, let it be. But we cannot continue to live under these conditions. If the ruling political party chairman does not create an atmosphere where investors will come in and invest in the economy is doomed. You know, look, the exchange rate is going to continue to climb. Tax revenue collection will continue to shrink. Okay, inflation will continue to go on the rise unless there is put into place a serious system, a government that is business friendly, with people who will not all day be on the social media abusing people, insulting people, and creating confusion.
Why don't you be a help to that also?
They will never listen to anybody.
Have you tried?
Oh yes, we have. We have tried. Look, I was a part of this group. Don't forget, for 12 years. Okay, I left because they don't listen, and they will not listen. I left because Liberia deserves better. You have people making statements that they don't even comprehend. You have people occupying positions that they don't even comprehend what they're supposed to be doing. How can you bring change, economic change, to a system like that? You know? Look, for the economy to improve, there has to be confidence in the system that exists. The judiciary system. Would any serious investor come here knowing that he can't get his day in court? No. Would any investor come here and know that openly members of the House of Representatives and Senate have admitted that they have received bribes? You've heard it. And nothing happens? Would investors come here when they hear, oh, this mob violence, they killed this man this day, this other one was killed the other day, the next one was beating to death? How do they really respect the economy to improve? If we didn't agree with this Congo country thing that Eugene Falcon started, why didn't he fire Eugene Falcon? He said he suspended him for time indefinite. It could be time indefinite, it could be 1 week. Eugene Falcon didn't only make that statement yesterday. Okay? Eugene had been making this thing from the elections. We had rewarded him for that statement by making him a deputy minister. Okay? Prince Johnson, the international community, got Taylor incarcerated in London and got Prince Johnson walking around here.
You're a very good friend.
Prince Johnson, he's not my friend. How can a mass murderer be my friend? You know, we associated politically, you know, but let me tell you something. What is annoying is that this man, he has no remorse of conscience. You kill people, you kill a president. You're seen on video cutting another human being ear. You know? Then they go and elect you senator. You still didn't sit down. You doing election, you say, why should I campaign when I kill whole president? Then the international community, the war crime court, sits there. You can't indict this man. He's walking around and threatening war in this country. But let me tell you something. Prince Johnson will one day face trial for the many people he killed. He can make all his noise, try to bring this divide and rule thing Congo country. Why would a justice minister summons Yeke, issue a writ on Yeke Koluba, who is a representative? He has the same exemption as Prince Johnson does. Prince Johnson threatened war to the country, and he has not been called in by the justice minister. Then you tell me we must have confidence in the system? Yeke could be summoned to justice ministry, and all because he said, well, the president will be going in 3 months, or should be going in 3 months, you know? That is a subjective statement. Prince Johnson get up and say there will be war blood will spill. And the war will be country people against country people. But the same Prince Johnson, how he got that Johnson name? He changed his name from Prince Yomi to Prince Johnson. Why do we want to destroy ourselves? And why are we sitting here and letting someone like Prince Johnson try to influence a peace that all our African brothers had died for? You know, and we want to use this occasion to appeal to them to get proactive and not to only respond after we have killed up a lot of ourselves. This whole demonstration, the organizers, in fact, before we endorsed this demonstration, we had several meetings with the organizer, and they have assured us that the demonstration will be peaceful. I am going to that demonstration. Benoni, Urey will be in the front. I will be in the front of that demonstration because we die in this country. Not only me.
Just in
I
2
think
years.
all the oppositions, all the leaders of the opposition will come out.
Why this time?
Did it ever go this bad on them, Madam Salif? Has it ever been this bad in your lifetime? Liberia has ever been this bad? Huh? Even during the war, we had more than we have here. Even during the war, the price of rice was lower than it is today. Even during the war, the exchange rate was lower than it is today.
Oh, Urey, do you think the protest is going to solve all of the problems that you've just cataloged under this administration?
Well, there's no guarantee that it will solve any, but there's a guarantee that we will try. I want the world to know that the All Liberian Party and the collaboration, we will be joining the demonstration. And we want to encourage all Liberians, irrespective of who you are, to come and join this demonstration. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because nobody's going to get hurt. This demonstration will be a peaceful one. And the president will have to listen to what the Liberian people want. And he will have to do what the Liberian people want him to do. It's either we stand up for Liberia or let the country go. And we're not prepared to do it. We suffer too much for this country. And lastly, we want to use this occasion to call on the international community to get involved in this process. You know, because they have pumped in too much resources in this country and to see it being destroyed. You know, and we want to caution the government to not interfere in the people's execution of their constitutional right. The people have a right to demonstrate.
They still need to protect the people.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with you protecting the people, but leave the people, let them exercise their right. For the people to reach this stage, you hear the market women, the poor people saying they have not eaten for days. My God, if it doesn't touch your heart, it touches my heart. The people suffering.
If you were president of Liberia, the system is virtually bad. What would you have done for Liberia at this stage if you were president?
If I were president today and I inherit a system like that, look, my priority would be first, the economy. Economy. And how can you improve the economy? Okay, by ensuring that certain mechanism is put into place where the country is more business friendly, where people can go and get redress in the judiciary system, you know, and do projects that will formulate employment for the people. It's all right to build roads, but Rosen put money in people's pocket and food in their stomach. You know, so once the economy gets going and you improve healthcare delivery that people can live, you know, and you get the schools going, you know, things will start picking up. But Liberia is not a difficult fixed situation. You know, if one is experienced and he knows what he's doing, it's an easy fix.